Imagine one of the world's most advanced air forces, backed by the United States, NATO, and some Arab countries meeting its match not in a dogfight, but in a high-tech graveyard. This isn't a movie. This is the reality of the biggest aerial war the world has ever seen. Hello everyone, and welcome to our new episode. Israel is a pioneer in military drones, but what happens when the hunter becomes the hunted? Over 40 days of war, Iran claims to have turned the sky into a trap, shooting down staggering 170 American-Israeli drones. Among them, more than 30 American MQ-9 Reapers. But the real story is the obliteration of Israel's own multi-billion-dollar fleet. Today, we're diving into the list of Israeli drones that were hunted down and destroyed, and the Iranian systems that made it all possible. Let's be clear, the Israelis did not send in cheap toys. They sent their very best. And they did harm targets in Iran. 23,000 aerial attacks in 40 days. Wow! It's obvious that many targets will be hit. But the fact is that they were not only hunting. No one expected this, but they were hunted on numerous occasions. And let's be frank, this was the first time that American and Israeli most advanced aerial vehicles were shot down. And on top of that, by an enemy no one expected. First up, the Hermes 900. This is Israel's strongest attack drone. With a 1-ton takeoff weight, a 300-kilogram payload, and 36 hours of endurance, it's a beast. It's the crown jewel of their fleet. And it was shredded over Iran so many times that by the end of the war, Israel had to resort to using its older, less capable brother. The older brother is the Hermes 450. It's a reliable workhorse, but it's smaller and carries less punch, forced into action because its big brother was getting wiped out. Then you have the Heron. This isn't a drone, it's a flying fortress, the size of a passenger Boeing aircraft. It can fly at 45,000 feet and has a range of over 700 kilometers, a major intelligence asset. And Iran shot multiple of these down as well. But it wasn't just the big ones. The Harop, the Harpy, these are loitering munitions designed to dive bomb radar systems. The irony, they were supposedly the one doing the hunting. Instead, they were plucked from the sky. And let's not forget the Orbiter, a reconnaissance drone which was also shot down many times all over, from Tehran down to the Persian Gulf in the south, proving that no corner of the sky was safe for them. So how did Iran, with its air force supposedly crippled, pull this off? They did not rely on fancy fighter jets, but they used a combination of clever ground-based systems. The star of the show is the Majid AD-8 short-range air defense system. The system is a nightmare for drones. Unveiled in 2021, it uses infrared heat-seeking guidance. Why is that so effective? Drones are hot, and unlike radar, this system has no radar signature, meaning the drones can't even detect they're being targeted. It's a silent killer that has been responsible for taking out multiple MQ-9s and Heron drones. But that's not all. Iran also deployed loitering anti-aircraft munitions like the Type 358 or Type 359. These are essentially flying ambushes that wait for a slow-moving drone to cross their path. And let's not underestimate Iran's domestic fighters. When the opportunity arose, Iranian pilots took to the skies to engage these intruders directly, proving they were not just spectators in their own airspace. And the result was catastrophic for intruders. The loss of Hermes 900 was so severe that Israel was forced to send in its older and cheaper brother, Hermes 450. This is a sign of desperation, not strength. The implications are massive. This conflict proved that even the most advanced drones could be vulnerable to a determined, adaptive air defense network. For US and Israel on one hand, the era of uncontested drone supremacy is over, and on the other hand, they now have to think how to stop Iranian attack and suicide drones, which have become a headache not only in the Middle East, but also in Europe. What do you think? Was this a failure of technology or strategy? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you.